10 mandatory taxes a provision store business in Cameroon should pay and their basis of calculation. A provision store in Cameroon is subject to several mandatory taxes depending on its size and turnover. Below is a detailed overview of the key taxes a provision store would be required to pay, how these taxes are calculated, and their rates. Number 1. Corporate income tax in brackets CIT. Who pays? Provision stores registered as businesses regardless of their size. Rate. The general rate is 33% of taxable profit calculation. CIT is calculated on the net taxable income of the business. This is the income after deducting allowable business expenses such as salaries, rent, and supplies. For small businesses with lower profits, if the taxable income is zero or negative, a minimum tax of 2.2% of turnover still applies. This minimum tax must be paid even if the business makes a loss.
Please don't go away. Keep watching. Hi, my name is Rofo Chifo, and thank you so much for watching. If you ever intend to invest in Africa, then I'll advise you to download my books on Amazon. These books are tools that's going to help you get started on the African continent. The first one right here is the business ideas for every African country. And the second one right here is the African business startup BRAINBOX. In this book, you are going to find the cost, estimated timeline, and the procedures of creating companies in every African country. So you see, if you intend to invest in Africa, then you must have one of these tools. Don't go away. Keep watching the Business in Africa YouTube channel.
Number 2. Value added tax in bracket VAT. Who pays? Businesses with an annual turnover exceeding 50 million francs CFA are required to collect VAT rate. The standard VAT rate is 19.25%, which includes a 2.5% local council tax calculation. VAT is charged on the goods sold by the provision store. The business collects VAT from customers and remits it to the tax authorities. The business can also claim VAT deductions on inputs, e.g., goods purchased for resale. Number 3. Business license tax in bracket patent. Who pays? All businesses, including provision stores. Rate. The business license tax is a combination of a fixed amount and a percentage of the store's annual turnover. The fixed portion depends on the size of the business and the nature of the activities, while the percentage ranges from 0.5% to 2.5% of turnover. Calculation. The tax is calculated based on turnover, and each business is categorized based on its size: small, medium, or large. If you need any help with your taxes, then contact us at TrueWorks Consulting. We are just a stone away. Call or WhatsApp our numbers on the screen: +237 67787 5662. We shall be there to help you go through every tax issue that you may have. Number 4. Personal income tax (PIT) on employee salaries. Who pays? Provision stores that employ staff. Rate. PIT is progressive, ranging from 11% to 38.5% depending on the employee's monthly income calculation. The store owner is required to withhold the tax from employee's salary and remit it to the tax authorities. Number 5. Withholding tax. Who pays? Provision stores may need to withhold taxes on payment to third-party suppliers or service providers. Rate. 2.2% for contracts or 5.5% for services above certain threshold calculation. This is a tax deducted from payments made to external contractors or suppliers and is remitted to the tax office. Number 6. Property tax. Who pays? Store owners or leaseholders of the property. Rate. Generally 0.1% of the assessed value of the property. Calculation. This tax is based on the value of the real estate where the provision store is located. Do you intend to travel to Cameroon for business, study, work, or tourism? Then contact Moss Travels and Tours. At Moss Travels and Tours, you can get quality assistance with your visa application process, work and residence permit processing, hotel reservation and airport pickup, car rental services, and many more. Call or WhatsApp Moss Travels and Tours on +237 696 856 540. Moss Travels and Tours, making your travel stress free. Number 7, Social Security contributions. Who pays? Provision stores that have employees. Rate. The employer must contribute 7.7% of the gross salaries of employees to the National Social Insurance Fund (CMPS) for Social Security calculation. These contributions are made on a monthly basis based on the gross wages paid to employees. Number 8, Special Tax on Income in bracket TSI. Who pays? Non-resident service providers or foreign companies providing services to the store. Rate 15% on payments to non-residents calculation. This applies to any services provided by foreign businesses, with the provision store required to withhold this amount before making payment. Number 9, environmental taxes if applicable. Number 9, environmental taxes in brackets if applicable. Who pays? Businesses engaged in activities that impact the environment, such as packaging or waste generation. Rate varies depending on the environmental impact and local council regulations calculation. This may apply if the store generates significant amounts of waste or uses specific packaging materials that require environmental management. Number 10, tourism and commerce levy in bracket if applicable. Who pays? In some regions, provision stores may also be required to pay local commerce or tourism levies. Rate varies by local council calculation. The tax may be a fixed fee or a small percentage of annual turnover. Summary of key tax rates. Corporate income tax (CIT), 33% on taxable profits, minimum tax of 2.2% of turnover. Value added tax in bracket VAT, 19.25% for businesses with turnover above 50 million ZAF. Business license tax in bracket patents, fixed portion plus 0.5% to 2.5% of turnover. Personal income tax PIT, 11% to 38.5% on employee salaries. Withholding tax, 2.2% or 5.5%. Property tax, 0.1% of property value. Social Security contributions, 7.7% of gross salaries. Special tax on income in bracket TSI, 15% on foreign services. These taxes must be filed and paid regularly in bracket monthly, quarterly, or annually, depending on the specific tax type. Failure to comply with tax obligations can result in fines or penalties from the tax authorities in Cameroon. It's advisable to consult a tax advisor or professional to ensure compliance with all relevant tax laws and regulations. And that's why we are here to help you do that. Contact us at TrueWorks Consulting and we should be able to help you. Call or WhatsApp us on +237 677 875662 and we shall be there to help you. If you're new here, guys, like this video, share it, and drop us a comment. And don't go away without clicking on the red subscribe button below, and also turn on the notification bell so that each time we upload a new video, you will be the first to know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.